Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Gen X Army Vet here with another series of videos coming from TikTok. And apparently these women have been getting a lot of pushback as far as what they've been wearing in school. So without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, copyright. I'm not saying she don't look good now, but come on, you gotta think about what she's doing. What's her job? Teaching kids, teenage boys, probably between the ages of, I would say 10 to 18. You're ready to be 18. And this is what they're looking at when she goes up on the board, starts writing. Like I said, she's not bad looking. It's just, yeah, this is school. It's kind of weird, kind of creepy, actually. Just think if a man was doing something like this, dressing like this in front of the girls that were there. Wild.
Oh, look at Miss Williams. Hey, Miss Williams.
She looks like she about to go to Magic City.
It's Monday.
Look. That's how these young girls be standing. Look like, why? Look at the shoes. Way above the knee skirt is tight, form fitting. I say, I get. Look, little boy in the background. He's probably like a teenager, and she's about to go stand in front of class. These boys, they don't take the. Everybody has phones these days. Probably taking little snapshots. They're probably, they know her name, first and last name. They probably go on her Instagram and check and see if it's there. That's wild. And this is what's teaching our kids. I understand, like a lot of parents, specifically fathers, they probably attend more parent-teacher conference. But look, like, look, you can tell she's young. But look, this is what's teaching our kids. Let's see what these comments got to say about this one. Peachy_skin is the other account. So he passed around an account that everybody knows. That's also public. And people concerned about Jillian Weber. I don't know who that is. But if I couldn't wear it as a student, why is this acceptable? I know a retired dancer when I see one. They call her a dancer. Let's see what this says. There's everyone that actually worked herself through college. And there's women, of course. They're going to agree with her. Sisterhood, they always stick together. And she made a better life for herself. She likes the kids staring at her butt. I can't prove it yet. It's giving, I'm dressing for the young boys. Like I said, I've always had this is all my belief. Women are the biggest predators in these schools. Because think about it, the last couple of years, women have been getting in trouble for inappropriate relationship with younger boys, not men. Think about that. Let that sink in.
Monday. Oh.
I gotta know now.
Copyright. What's up with these copyrights? It's wild. What's up with the poses? This is what's teaching y'all's kids. Another copyright. Like, what is this? Super skin tight, leather, pleather, whatever that stuff called. Lycra, spandex. I don't know. It's one of the 5 that I just named. Like, she's teaching kids. This is what they wear to teach kids. This is crazy. What do these comments got to say about this one? Leather pants is wild. Yeah, you've lost your mind. It's getting weird. America needs a teacher's dress code right now. At this point, teachers should be required to wear school uniforms. I don't think that's too much of a stretch. Why wouldn't they? Yes, you're 100% covered up. However, professional dress does not equal skin-tight clothing. In the future, I go for loose-fitting slacks. They maintain a look you're going for, but keeps it professional. Professionalism is missing. Half of this shit don't even match. With the fashion police and shit. What happened to business casual for teachers? It's Magic City chic these days. Please stop making my profession look like a cheap joke. Wear a cardigan. Yeah, as an administrator, this would not fly. Yeah, that's wild.
Get my baddie, teacher bay neighbor.
Like I said, you know, I'm a straight heterosexual man. Like, yeah, it looks cool outside of the school. It looks good outside of the school, no problem. But inside the school, it's just like, is she seeking, you know, validation from kids? That's the weird, creepy part. Say, look, all tatted up. She looks like she's a stripper. I hate to say, well, whatever. She looks like she's a stripper. This is her day job. Then at night, she's gonna go work at Purple Passion, some gentleman's club downtown on OF. She's preparing for an OF shoot.
Miss Williams. Oh, she's so pretty.
Look at the little freaking shimmy.
Oh, she's so pretty.
That is crazy. You hear those children? One said, "That's your teacher right there," and the boy said, "Oh yeah, she bad." This is coming from kids, and I'm pretty sure they go on her TikTok or whatever club or teaching. She's fully covered. People are so miserable and jealous. How are we miserable and jealous though? There's a time and place for everything. At school, this ain't it. She ready to sell a house. I feel like the shoes are more unprofessional than the outfit. No shade. If you have a nice shape, people are going to consider anything that actually fits you unprofessional. Let's see what these people said in here. Suits won't be able to wear this. The skirt is long. The shoes have a back. The shirt is a button up and not showing her stomach. If students dress like this, I would be happy. It's the tennis skirts that are in the current problem in schools. But still though, it's like, I see both sides. It's unprofessional just because it's super skin tight. You can actually literally see her curves about everything. You know, it doesn't take much for a boy's imagination. If you see some curves on a girl, I remember how I was in middle school and high school. You see curves, it drives you crazy. Especially when you're going through puberty. Come on now. She know what she doing. See, exactly. Ooh, Miss Williams. Being covered is the same as being professional. Like, who are you trying to impress with the skin tight clothes? That's exactly what I'm saying. See? That's your teacher right there. Yeah, it's wild what people are wearing these days for school, specifically the women. But like I said again, if a man were doing it, we'd be the creeps, right? Anyway, that's my thoughts. That's my comments on it, you know. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe to the notification bell. It helps me out with the algorithm. I'm trying to grow this channel. You know, see where it goes. You know, gives me something to do. Like I said, I'm posting videos every day. You know, if you want, throw some ideas down in the comment section. I'll read those. Like I said, I'll read everybody's comments and I'll even reply. So, again, like, share, subscribe to the notification bell. Catch you next video. Peace.